Okay, listen up. I have to share this killer workout that seriously gave me half a pump. No joke, my glutes felt like they were gonna burst after this one. So we're gonna first start off with my go-to mobility warm-up routine. If you need a simple follow-along video to get your hips all loosened up and your body prepped for leg day, I got you covered. I have the link in the description box below. Okay, let's get right into the first exercise of glute day. We're starting off with what I like to call the tricep of pain. But first, we need to do a warm-up set. It's a necessity to get the glutes ready to go since we're about to put them through a lot. So for a warm-up set, you want to start with a weight that you can get around 12 reps easily. So you're not failing at 12, you have a few more reps to go until you fail. Make sure you're also going through the full range of motion here and hinging at the hips all the way down. If you don't go all the way down, it's actually more considered to be a glute bridge than a hip thrust. So when we're warming up, we want to get that full stretch of the glutes. So you have to go all the way down in your hip thrust. Okay guys, let's dive into the tricep of pain. Yes, you heard me right. I can guarantee your glutes are gonna feel the burn like never before. This hip thrust tricep is actually a game changer. It makes your glutes look twice the size and gives you the best pump. Okay, so this is called a tricep because we don't take any breaks during the sets. So you gotta pick a weight that you can handle for the whole thing, but still feel like you're going to give out by the end or basically almost fail. So we're gonna start off with a 10 full range hip thrust. So just pump these out because we have a lot to go through. Now we're going to immediately switch footing into a bstance. So that means one foot is a little bit forward, which takes the tension off of that glute and puts it on the other one. So it's almost like a single leg hip thrust. And then you're going to pump out 6 of those. Then after that, you do the same thing to the other foot. So put the other leg forward and then pump out another 6. You're going to be like so dead at the end of it. It's so much pain, but so good. Now, after 3 sets of that tricep, we're going to move on to RDLs, which is one of my favorites. Today, we're doing dumbbell RDLs. I really like to use dumbbells when I'm targeting the glutes specifically because, as you can see, I kind of rotate it a little bit out and I stop at my knee. This allows me to get like a really, really deep stretch in the glutes. You can see I'm hip hinging all the way back there. All of the tension is on the glutes. And when I'm standing up, I'm using my hips, like I'm using my glutes to move the weight up. I see a lot of the time when like people stand up from an RDL, they stand up using their back and it just takes all of the tension off of the glutes. But you want to use the glutes to move the weight. So it's almost like you're hip thrusting forward when you're standing, if that makes sense. For these RDLs, they are not heavy RDLs for me. They're more of a lightweight and I want to almost fail at about 12 reps because I really want to get that stretch in the glute. I'm working to build my muscle rather than strength here. Now we're going to move on to our third exercise, pendulum squats. I've heard squats build as much glute muscle as hip thrusts, so don't sleep on squats. They are so good for building muscle. Okay, so I was originally planning on failing between like 10 to 12 reps here, but I chose a weight that was way too heavy for me for that. I thought it was stronger than I was. Obviously, I wasn't. I usually split my workout days up into like strength building leg days and like muscle building leg days. So when I do muscle building leg days, I like to fail between 10 to 12 because that's a better rep range than 4 to 6. So that's more strength training. Okay, so now that we've done 3 compounds, we're moving on to our isolations. The first isolation is cable kickbacks. These are always a staple in my glute days. I never go without cable kickbacks. They are so amazing. I chose a weight where I can get 12 reps and fail at 12 reps. So here again, I'm not strength training. I'm focusing on moving the weight, holding the weight at the top of the motion and slowing the motion down to really build as much muscle as possible. Also notice that the only thing that's moving is that working leg. Like everything else is so stable. My core is engaged. The only thing that is moving the weight is my glute and a little bit of my hamstring as well. And I come all the way forward to get that full stretch in the glute. And then I usually will kick back fast and then I'll hold at the top and slow the negative back down. You can see I'm basically almost failing here, but I'm still getting the reps out. Even though they're not perfect reps, I'm still trying. I feel like it's not a glute focused day if these 2 isolations are not in your glute day because these are just like the goats. They're just the goats. Like you have the cable kickback, which hits the full glute, and then you have these cable abductions, which hits the glute medius. That gives you that shelf. So the form is really important on this. Have a slight bend in your knee and you're almost hip hinging back a little bit like an RDL. The ankle strap is actually attached just below my knee to give me better control with the weight. And I am keying up almost like I'm peeing on a fire hydrant like a dog. I feel like that's the best description on the motion for it. For this exercise, you should feel like your top part of your glute is what is moving the weight. Okay, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my glute day. I hope you have the juiciest, craziest pump of all time. I can guarantee actually that you do because it is actually insane. The pump that workout gives you is crazy. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to see more of me. I do a lot of glute workouts, calisthenics, what I eat in a day, all that kind of fun, healthy stuff. If you want a little life update, keep on watching. But if not, I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay. Life update for anyone that cares. The reason why, you'll see my background's a little different, but the reason why it is different and why I missed last week's video and maybe I missed I think 2 weeks maybe, but usually I'm very on top of my content, but I missed it because we're actually moving. So me and my husband, we sold our townhouse and we are planning on buying a house. Everything is kind of official, kind of a little bit soon, in the next week or so. But yeah, that's why I've been so MIA from Instagram, YouTube, all the content, because I have just been trying to find a house basically. So, but now I am hoping to be back on it because life is kind of chilling out a little bit. So now we're living in my in-laws house, which has been really fun. Not fun for the cut though. I have definitely eaten a lot of calories in the last 2 weeks that we've been here, but it's okay. It's been a fun time. So I'm just treating this as a little vacation, a little mini bulk, and then we're gonna get back to our normal cut and calorie count when we move into the new house. Oh, the reason why we're in my in-laws is because I have a giant dog and he loves to drool and he is not the cleanest guy. So I didn't want to have to deal with showings and redoing the whole cleaning of the place every time there was a showing or something. And I am usually super busy. I'm always doing something, so I'm I just won't have time to fully clean and reset the house on a whim, I guess. So that's why we decided to move into my in-laws. Yeah, okay, I just wanted to give you an update. Let me know if you guys like these random little life updates, because I can do it more. I just don't know if any of my YouTube community cares about seeing my daily life. I'm more active this kind of way on my Instagram, but not really on YouTube. But if you want, I will be like this on YouTube too. But yeah, do you want to see my dog? He's so cute. I'll show you. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. His name is Alvio. He's a Cane Corso. He is the sweetest, gentlest guy ever. Except when he doesn't like people. He's definitely a guard dog, 100%, but it doesn't look like it right now. Now he just looks like a sleepy, drooly guy. Okay guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my little update and my little glute workout. Let me know what you want to see next. Okay, bye.